you tonight. Seriously? If Alan Cummings had said that, nobody would care. Let's say there's a mistake, and what did happen does happen. And John ticks during the ceremony, and he did what he did, which is to hurl the N-word at Delroy Lindo and Michael B. Jordan. The thing that would need to come next is a full, complete, unambiguous apology and a directed apology. We are so sorry for what happened. BAFTA takes full responsibility. We had a plan for managing the situation, and we fell down on our responsibility. To Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo, who are wonderful actors and artists, we apologize to you that this happened in our country and on our stage. We are working and we have plans to ensure that this never happens again. We have a guest who has Tourette's and is unable to prevent these outbursts when they happen. We know the harm, the historical harm of that word, and we are sorry that it was directed at you tonight. Seriously? If Alan Cummings had said that, nobody would care. I mean, we would not be, nobody would be upset. Nobody would be upset right now. But instead, he said, oh, Tourette's, what a shame. Yeah. I hope nobody was upset by the strong language. It's ridiculous. Okay, so anyway, so there's that part. So that's the public part. The next part comes when someone taps all the Black people in the room on the shoulder. This is why we have the teams, right? So team member says, would you like to go, ask them how they are doing, and would they like to go to a cool down room? And John himself should also be taken to a cool down room, a space where he can react however he's reacting, and where the people who are insulted can react however they're acting, where they can decompress, and where someone who is representative of BAFTA or the BBC or the BBC can come to them and apologize for making the mistake that they made. A private, personal apology. And ask them what they need and what they can do to help make this right. And the thing is about, you know us. You apologize, you ask like that, we're like, we appreciate your concern. And the thing that Delroy Lindo would have been reporting after the event was how much care and concern was shown toward them from the team. How much planning went into attempting to make sure that nothing happened. Now, if something happens after or before the ceremony at one of the events for that, the groups affected are taken to their separate cool down rooms. And someone comes in and apologizes unreservedly. Give them the space to decompress and ask them, what do you want to do? If they want to leave and go back to the event or wherever it was that they were, then the team, the emotional security team, goes with them and continues to, subtly, not be weird and overbearing about it, but continues to check in and make sure that things are okay. If they don't want to leave, if they're like, this was too much, turn the cool down room into a catered affair. Make it a party with just Black people there. Like, let them have their space to feel and talk about the situation however they need to feel and talk about it, and then have a party. And also, this is a tricky part. If once everybody has decompressed, ask permission for both people or for both groups to see whether John wants to apologize and whether they want an apology from him. But ask John first whether he's willing to apologize, and then ask the Black people whether or not they would like one. I think that could have been a really healing and beautiful moment where there would have been mutual empathy. That has been kind of the problem with this entire situation, is that there's been a lot of outcry and a lot of insistence and a demand from Black people for empathy for John while we're still hurting. I I tried to search when the last time it was that someone was called the N word at a widely televised event, a participant in that event, a colleague calling another colleague the N word, yelling it while they're on stage. I don't, I don't know when that has happened. It is a mystery to me. I don't know if it has. Maybe it has, and I just, missed it. But it was kind of unimaginable. And it could have been a very good moment for reconciliation and healing, both for John and for an opportunity for both groups to offer each other empathy, which I think is just like really, really important in this.